welcome to a brand new series here on my channel, guys. This is Build My Ride, the video series in where you guys can request cars that are as silly as you could ever imagine, and I'm going to build them for you. So today I've made one up at a scenario, as I'm going to be calling these, and these will basically guide me on to what I need to build for this episode and every episode in the future. So this one is from Dave. Dear BlackPanthaa, my name is Dave and I hate my life. My wife wants to find a new 4x4 to get the kids to school, but I really want a car to go drag racing in. If you could come up with a car that is able to be tame, yet a monster on the strip, I'll be very happy. Thank you. That's not an issue, Dave. I will do my best to design a car for you. So I'm sure you get the idea. You can be as silly as you want with your requests. So if you've got any to make up of your own, be sure to let me know down in the comments and make your scenarios as crazy as they possibly can be. So I pinned it down to these vehicles here. Obviously, some of them don't really count. So we could go with the BMW X5, but I thought that's a bit heavy. If you look at the weight, that's actually very, very heavy indeed. It's more heavy than the Bowler, which is not really practical because it's got a roll cage in the back, so it wouldn't be very useful. Then we've got the Cadillac, which is very, very heavy, but it's a bit practical, so I wouldn't really choose that. You know, we've got quite a lot of options that are very, very varied, but the option I came to decide to go with is this thing because it's not very heavy, it looks fantastic, and it's going to drive like a boss because it's a bloody Lamborghini. Did you have to ask that question? Don't think so. And a design for this car, I think I'm going to go with that, just to see how that is. How does that look? Let's change the camera. Oh, it's carbon. I really like that, actually. At first, I was a bit skeptical, but yeah, we're going for that. So there you go. Your base car is going to be $135,000. It's going to be a Lamborghini Urus. Now, first things first, I knew we could do this, but I am going to put a V12 in there. That's going to help Dave for when he goes drag racing and make him kind of different, because I don't think there's going to be many V12 drag racers out there, do you? And then we're going to put the twin turbo in there to absolutely skyrocket this thing. We could go rear-wheel drive, but really it doesn't affect it that much, and I guess he could do all-wheel drive drag racing, and it's still controllable by the family members and all that kind of stuff. We could put a wing on there, but that probably won't go too well. We could put the front bumper on, but we're not going to do that. So basically, all we need to do now is upgrade these tyres, because it's going to be a drag car anyway. We can put the race ones on, and we can increase the width of the tyres, because, well, we don't really need to bother about that being an issue, because we're not going to be drifting it. It's going to be gripping as much as we can. And then we just upgrade this thing. So I don't want to go too overpowered, because I know Dave isn't a very rich person, but he's not poor, let's just put it that way, because if he can afford a bloody Urus, I doubt he's going to have trouble upgrading the bloody Urus, I tell you that. So we're going to upgrade it to about there. I'm pretty sure Dave will be very happy with the ridiculous amount of power we're putting in this car for him, but other than that, we need to put the changeables on here, as I like to call them, in where we can customize these stats with all these on. So give me a second. And that is Dave's tune done for the Lamborghini Urus, all sorted and done. Now, I am in no way a drag racer, so don't expect it to be the best tune ever, but I'm sure Dave is, and he can customize it himself. But I've done him a bass tune just to see how it is and give him a bit of an idea. Put it more towards the speed and got the highest speed possible. Well, I thought I did. Let me just change it one more time just to see if I can get any better. Yeah, well, we're staying about there. And then we've got the alignments, and then we've got the anti-roll bars. I've pretty much lowered the car, stiffened all the suspension, and then for the diff, I've gone 100, maxed this thing out, and gone to 60 for the rear. So this is Dave's Urus all set up and ready to go. So where else do we try a car like this other than the airfield? I'll see you there. Alrighty then, we are on the drag strip here, guys. I am ready to try this Urus, and I'm sure you guys are as well. So, practicality, I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be one of the best, because, I mean, it's a big family car like the wife wanted, and it's not a Range Rooney, so you'll stand out. Just to be clear, Range Rooney is the round, curved Range Rover designed by Wayne Rooney, not Range Rooney, designed by Wayne Rooney's wife. which is why it's called the Range Rooney. Anyway, so as I said, we're on the drag strip, and this Urus is very practical. It's got lots of space, as you can see. You've got enough room for the wife up here and the kids in the back. And you've got these awesome wing mirrors that you can black out the windows, and you can still see them, because look, they're cameras. I can't get over the fact that those are cameras. Anyway, stop prattling about and get on with the drag. If I can actually get to the line. Stuff it doesn't matter anyway. We're launching on our own. Power! Oh, yes. 100 already. This isn't even fully upgraded, Dave, so you could go all the way and make this thing an absolute monster. I know my friend destroyed most of my cars, other than the Hennessy Venom, which I destroyed him with. He destroyed everything except that. It was like, wow, this is a really solid piece of kit. 210 across that there. What do you think, Dave? Hopefully you did enjoy that. But anyway, that is pretty much my taster, or my little introduction video to my newest series, Build My Ride. And hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, give it a like. But what I want you guys to do is let me know down in the comments of any wacky scenarios you can come up with. You could be a policeman that wants to drift in his new police car. You could be, I don't know, a builder that needs a vehicle that's also very good at, I don't know, drag racing. Just come up with the strangest combos that you can think of. Like a builder with bricks in the back of his car wants to be a drag racer. You never know. These things can, there's different types of people. If you can come up with weird scenarios, let me know down in the comments. But for one last time, here we go with the Lamborghini Urus, straight stopped from the line. I could have used manual the clutch, but as I said, I'm not a pro drag racer, and I'm sure Dave can do the rest here. Here we go, coming up to the finish here. See what we can get. If we can beat 210, I will be a happy panther. If we get less than that, I'm going to be confused. We got about the same. There you go, Dave. 210 across there. If you want to go any faster, you can upgrade it or use your clutch. Anyway, as I said, thanks for watching. Hopefully Dave enjoys his car, and I'll see you soon. Peace.